Hey everybody, welcome to Southern Gmore Gals. If you love budget-friendly DIYs and thrift flips, well, you're in the right place. If you're new to my channel, I'm Elizabeth. I want to welcome you here, and if you're returning, welcome back. For my first flip, I found this little wooden box at the thrift store. I think it was $2. I thought it was really cute, and it even looks like it might have been a handmade little box. I don't like the little sections inside there. I don't know if maybe they used it for like utensils or some kind of like little serving piece. The first thing I did was I painted the outside of it black just to cover up some of that blue. And then I took a pair of pliers and just tried to remove all those little sections inside there. And it was just some kind of like little particle board or little thin pieces of wood. So they broke apart really easy. And then I'm just taking some Waverly chalk paint. I think this shade is called Agave. It's the shade in between Pool and Peacock. It's the kind of the middle aqua color. I mixed it with a little bit of baking soda, and I'm going to paint the inside. And then the outside, I painted the elephant gray chalk paint. So I'm going to take some sandpaper. I wanted this to look a little bit more kind of weathery or weathered looking around the edges. This first piece of sandpaper I got was a little bit coarse or a little bit rough, and all it was doing was kind of scratching it. And you could see the blue there on the side. So I'm eventually going to switch down to a finer piece of sandpaper, and I'm just going around kind of the outside edges. And then at the end, I'm actually going to use some of the white wax just to go around the edges there and the trim of the little box. And I have these little bunny decals. I used these in my road trip thrift flip video if you saw that one, but this is one of the other little bunnies. I thought he was so cute. He's like a little dark colored bunny. I thought it'd be perfect for this little box. So I'm just using this little decal. I bought these off of Amazon, and they're not, they look beautiful, but they are a little tough to transfer. Lots of rubbing here. This one actually transferred a little bit better than the other one that I used, but he's really cute. He's got like a little wreath here around him, and the pack of these little bunnies, they were only like $12. So it was a really good value for these, as pretty as they are. And there's several of these in the pack. So I'm going to use the little bunny here and kind of the wreath that's going around him. I was going to use the welcome, but you couldn't see the lettering really good. But they had a couple other little pieces like this little stamp or like little postmark. So I'm going to use that in the corner. And for the decal, it just sticks down like a sticker. You kind of peel it off like a sticker, and then you want to rub it, and you'll actually see it transferring on there. When you start peeling that piece of paper off, you can see whether it's transferred to your other piece. And if it's not, you just got to do a little bit more rubbing to get it to transfer good. Really sweet. Here he is. I think this turned out really cute. I love the colors and the little dark bunny. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, and give me a thumbs up if you like this one. That really helps our channels out. And this was a really fun, easy box to make over, so you can definitely make a great transformation with the decal with things that you find from the thrift store. Make them over, make them look brand new, or you know, a completely different piece. It's really a great transformation from that ugly old blue that it was when I first started on it. So this is the third Thursday Thrift Flips video. Tammy from the Rusted Willow and myself host an open invite on the third Thursday of every month. So if you're a YouTuber and want to join us, just let us know for next month. Visit Tammy's channel, The Rusted Willow. Her information is listed down in my description box along with her video for this month. Tammy has lots of great budget-friendly DIYs and lots of awesome thrift flips. Here's a little sneak peek of some of her videos that she's got out. She's got lots of springtime and Easter DIYs. So if you don't know Tammy, head on over to her channel and check it out. Also visit the playlist for the third Thursday Thrift Flips is in my description box, and check out what the other YouTubers are flipping over this month. So for my next flip, I found this at the thrift store. I think I paid $1 or $1.50 for it. I thought it was really unusual looking. It looks to be like a little napkin holder or salt and pepper shaker piece, but I thought butterflies were kind of unusual, you know, to be having as a napkin holder in your kitchen. But the first thing I did was I spray painted it black. And then I'm using the same shade that I used on the inside of my bunny box, that Waverly chalk paint. I believe it's Agave is the color. And I'm just mixing it with some baking soda. And when I started painting this, I love the way that the black looked down in those creases. But I started painting it a little bit heavy and some of it filled in. So I'm going to go back and paint down in the inside black again on some of it where I painted it just a little bit heavy. But I thought this color looked really pretty, and you'll see here when you go across the wings on the butterfly how that black kind of really pops out against this color. And if you're new to my channel, you can connect with us through Instagram and Facebook. We have a big giveaway planned when I reach 2,000 subscribers. I have a goal to reach that by Easter, so I'd love to have you help me out to reach my goal. If you're already a subscriber, I want to say thank you for supporting my channel. And here you can see a little bit where the lines got filled in a little bit more than I really wanted them. So I've got to go back and fix that. So I'm just taking a little bit smaller paintbrush, using some black paint, and trying to get down in those grooves a little bit. And I really like the way that black looks down in there. So I'm going to take some of the Waverly, the antique wax, and I'm going around the trim of the wings and just around all of the edges, the corners, just to make it look a little bit more rustic. And it was pouring down rain the evening I filmed this, and I can't believe the lighting actually looks pretty good. I had to do this inside, so I'm really surprised that piece back behind there is wet, so you might actually see something dripping back behind there, but that's just because that board got wet. But I think this turned out really pretty, a great transformation. The paint looks a lot better, more solid than the way that it was, but I really like the way that this turned out. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this one. And I've gotten to where I really enjoy doing the thrift flips. I do like doing some budget-friendly DIYs, but I think I really love the thrift flips even more. It's always fun or kind of an adventure to go in there and see what you can find. I've been looking for some birds. So this actually says it's a Carolina wren. I only paid $1 for this one. Some of the little petals on the flowers were broken. I did painting first with some black spray paint. I tried to use some wood filler to fix those petals. Some of these broke off though a little bit. Some of that wood filler broke off when I was painting them, but you really can't tell that there were even some petals there unless you were looking really close, and then I think you could tell that it was broke there. And I didn't have a good shot of that, but I took the Waverly, the ivory chalk paint with some baking soda and I painted it. I let it dry, and this is some of the antique Waverly wax, and I'm just going to go over him pretty heavy. When I started using it, I love the way that dark looked on his feathers, and it gave it a really good, it accented his feathers and his wings there really good. I thought his beak had looked just a little bit long, and my girls were saying no, because my original thought was to try to break the tip of it off a little bit, but I didn't do that because I was afraid it might just break the whole thing off. But I think once I've gotten him painted a little bit of a different color, I don't think it looks quite as long looking compared to the bird as it did when it was a different color. And the waxes are really fun to work with because you can put these really heavy, or you can wipe off a lot of it, or you can just use a little bit. So they're really fun to work with. And here's my little bird. I think he looks really cute, much more, I think, modern looking than the colors that he was. Only paid $1 for him, so I thought he was a really good flip here. Let me know what you think about this one. And if you're looking for some other springtime and Easter DIY videos, I have a lot listed down in my description box. Several of us that are in the playlist were in the Easter Around the World collaboration. And in those videos, there are 4 giveaways that will be drawn on March 25th. So you still have plenty of time to check those videos out. Check out the playlist from Third Thursday Thrift Flips, and check out Tammy's channel, The Rusted Willow. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. Let me know which one of these flips that you like the best. I hope I inspired you to, look at the thrift store and find something that you can turn over or flip over and make something new, make it unique, make it your own. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope everybody has a great spring and Easter, and our next Thursday Thrift Flips will be right before Easter. So I hope to see everybody back then. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a great day.